Budget travel tips for visiting Los Angeles, places to stay, things to do. Lots to see in Los Angeles. I've been there a couple of times. First, recommend Metro. The Metro line is amazing. I take the train up to LA and then I catch the Metro rail. Now, they have all sorts of information about the Metro online. If you go metro.net, another thing that they have is the fares. You can look up what the fares are. They don't quite talk about the day fares anymore. They say that they're fare capping. Now, fare capping, they didn't give the prices on the fare capping, but after a certain number of rides, you get capped and you no longer have to pay. Those 62 and older, 75 cents on peak, 35 cents off peak. K-12 and community college, they get to ride for free. Low income life, you can get 20 free rides. I don't know if that's a year or whatever, but this one you'd have to call and find out. But they have a tap card, and that works great. The tap card costs, I think, $2 or $1, and they last for a long time. You pre-fill them at a tap station. Next, this is National Soccer Month in LA. Did you know that Los Angeles is going to be the site of the 26th World Cup in, well, maybe it's not the 26th. It's in 2026. I'm sure they've had more than 26 World Cups by now. In 2026, they're going to host the World Cup. That's going to be amazing. This was kind of fun. Roaminghunger.com is a food truck site. And this is for several major cities, and it's also in LA. We can go breakfast. There's 2 food trucks that serve breakfast. Lunch. We have 3 food trucks in the area, and we can always scroll back out to get more food trucks if they're not quite in the area. But this whole area in here is LA pretty much. Right there, LA, Pasadena. Let's go back in there. Dinner. Lots of food trucks for dinner. Around Hollywood, West Hollywood. Late night. And then we could look at tomorrow. I love that. Places to stay. We could check out Hostel World. Now, this one I didn't really warm up to very much, and I'm not really big on apps, but if you have a phone, load up Hostel World. Hostel World. Or you can go to hiusa.org, and there is a nice hostel down in Santa Monica. We've talked about that before. Go City. This is Go City. It's an all-inclusive pass. Personally, I don't know if I would recommend this because these things, you're lucky if you get 2 or 3 places in one day. Now, also about Metro Rail, I forgot to mention that. Back on Metro Rail, bus and rail, I love the Metro Rail. You can get all over the place with Metro Rail. This is the A rail. Does it show the map? Oh, I have to download the map and schedule. Now let's see if we can download the map. And there's the schedule. And here is the map. It used to be a little different, but this is what I would take to go to Hollywood from Grand Central Station. And being 62, it cost me 35 cents off peak. So it wasn't very expensive. To do the same thing via Uber or taxi would cost a fortune. I took the bus from the downtown Central Station, and to go over to the airport cost $9 by bus. And that was a flyaway bus. It wasn't the Metro bus. You can do the Metro bus to get there. Metro is the way to go to get around Los Angeles. Lots of fun. I loved riding it. I spent a whole day on the Metro. I rode all over LA, North LA, South LA, East, West, down to Santa Monica Pier. It cost me a whopping $7, and I traveled over 70 miles on the Metro. It was a lot of fun. It was great. National Soccer Month, we talked about that. And food trucks, Hostel World, hiusa.org. Go City Pass. Now, Go City Pass is for all the attractions around town. We have Universal Studios, Warner Brothers Tour, Knott's Berry Farms, Hollywood Sign Tour, and it is exactly what it sounds like. It is an all-city pass. If you could go to all of these places in one day, you could do it. However, I have yet to meet the person that has. I would consider it a successful day if you could get 2 in. Let's see what they cost. See more about the attractions. See more attractions. Where's the rates? Show me more. All right, so this is a quick view of what is included. Experience more. You can get a 3, 4, 5, or 7-day pass. Adult now is only $99, and a child is $79 for the all-inclusive 1-day pass. You're going to need to go to 2 sites to really make this worthwhile. This DiscoverLosAngeles.com site is phenomenal. You have things to do, eat and drink, find events, itineraries, where to stay, celebrate LA heritage, tourist information, and business. And I think it was things to do if I was in here because it was on a budget. So you go things to do, then you go budget. Now here we want to go to points of interest, I think, is next. Maybe not. LA Guides. There's one that brings us to free, because free is good, but let's go down this one. Find your perfect itinerary. 3 days of vintage LA, 3 days of dining in LA, 3 days, everything's a 3-day thing. Lots of fun. Featured events. July 17th, coming up. I'm probably mispronouncing the name. Oracle Los Angeles Sail Grand Prix Port of Los Angeles. Looks like catamaran racing. CIA Summer Tour. Beck in Phoenix. More itineraries that we have. Just all sorts of amazing things you can do in LA. And there was, on this site though, there is 100 free things to do, and it was free. Oh, here we go. Got it. All sorts of free things to do in LA. You can go to the Los Angeles Department of Recs and find out more. Grand Central Market, that's amazing. I've been to Grand Central Market. It is a lot of fun. Ocean Park Hotel, I haven't been there. Haven't been to the Levitt Pavilion for Performing Arts. Free things to do in East LA and free things to do in South LA. Loads of things to do in LA for free and on a budget, and places to eat in LA, those food trucks that I showed you earlier. Check them all out.